My volume is up. Your volume is up. And now we're up. Okay. Hello. Oh, I didn't put the nameplates up. That's all right. Anywho,
Who are we?
yeah. Oh, you're gonna tell them. I'm John. I'm filling in for Danny again. She is had to work. She works very hard, so yeah. So that's good. I mean, it's good. So you're gonna be stuck with me doing this thing again, our evil campaign. So why don't we just go around the horn here? I'll call it out, Laura, because you're top left. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing?
Hey, I'm Laura, and I play Rasmussen. I am a necromancy wizard who has been fully possessed. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We'll just Nathan.
What's going on, everybody? It's Nathan, and I'm going to be playing Mazog and Lardo. And I'm not possessed, and am not happy about the entire situation.
Not possessed yet.
Yet.
Okay, Abby.
Oh, I'm Abby. But today I'm going to be Belleroth, who is a evil bard and who also is not really happy about this situation at all. This heart better deliver on some wishes because
I'm sure it's going to.
sentient heart.
Hi, I'm Rich. I'm playing Lyra, the Draconic Bloodline sorcerer.
Okay, and oh yes, Nathan, would you like to keep with tradition and tell us what happened last time?
I'm up for new traditions.
Okay.
No, never mind. All right, so let's see if I remember this correctly. When we last started on the Dying Kingdom Evil Edition, we were evil. We were in a hole, sinking beneath the earth.
Down in a hole.
See, the musical accompaniment there. Never mind. That's why I do this. We were in a hole, sinking down into the earth with a beating heart, promising everyone whatever it wanted, whatever wishes it had. We went down into a cave and started to look around and figure out where we were, with the heart basically trying to lead us somewhere, but we were unable to figure out where it was going. In a moment of very much, we'll call it clarity at the time, the heart was passed to Rasmussen, and then shit got real. About that time, a large hand jumped out and started attacking us, playing high five, so to speak, with our faces.
Yeah.
And the whole time, Rasmussen was slowly turning into a stalagmite. Are those the one that comes up from the earth?
It might reach the ceiling, so yes.
Stalagmite.
I don't remember that.
Of obsidian, and slowly allowing this thing to take over, and the whole time smiling and laughing and I think clapping a little bit. We eventually killed what was some kind of hand creature. I don't even know what it was. Mazog killed it. Everybody else just kind of played around.
It's a little baby.
Yeah, it was basically like a small child
Baby.
with a big hand.
Will
And
Babby.
about that time, Lyra started seeing lights in the wall and started getting distracted by that. We never really figured out what's going on with that. But we went back to the original, basically it was a door that we couldn't get through, so we just went around it, went back to it, and there now was a curtain of blood. Does I understand that correctly? A curtain of blood that Asani and Lyra started kind of arguing about and wrestling around, and all of a sudden the curtain of blood sucked them both in, and that's where we left off.
Yeah, basically Lyra stole some of Asani's blood to fill this little cup bowl thing, and Asani was not happy with it, so she shoved Lyra's face into the blood. And
Mm-hmm. You both got sucked in and taken somewhere. Speaking of that situation, Jess will be joining us a little later, which is fine. I mean, Lyra and Asani are both dead. I don't know, dead.
Dead.
oh no!
Some sort of blood
Impossible.
tube to the blood realm or whatever. So we've got Bellerov, Mazog, and Rasmussen. in Rasmussen's new form. And you're alone. Who had the torch?
Mazog did.
Okay, so everything is still sort of lit. All the shiny reflections of the flame in the obsidian-like reflective material that makes up the walls of this sanctum. You remember there was a hallway down where Mazog ran to go find the little big arm baby, and that did continue farther. And there was also, and I think there was another hallway down another direction, and then you got the blood curtain, which is still flowing freely. Tell me what happens next.
Mazog looks over at Belleroth and goes, "Why you get me in this bad?"
We can leave now.
We can let go. Let's go.
That's
we
what
go
I'm
back?
trying to help you do. It's the way out. We have to go this way. Remember?
I know. Trust.
Now. I know things now. You can't even possibly know.
You say that. You say that for. And you like.
Nothing has changed between now and then, except the two people fell into a wall.
We think you
I told
lie.
them to go there. I did tell them to go there. They just did that. That's on them. That's not
So-
on me.
So choices follow you, or go through Blood Wall.
Yes.
I pick Blood Wall, and Mazog heads off straight into the curtain of blood.
All right, then please do me the honor of making a Constitution save.
Oh my goodness.
For you
Okay, that dice.
and Lardo.
2. All right, so that's a 13 for Mazog and an 8 for Lardo.
On
Methinks
the
that
health
does not
track that I know you're keeping for Lardo, please give him like 4 damage. I mean, not like 4, actual 4.
An actual
Like four?
Exactly
Like
four.
totally 4.
Like, does that round to 0?
How many
right.
hit points have you given him? I mean, does he have?
Oh
He
no!
has-
Don't kill Lardo.
He has a maximum 11 hit points. You can't kill Lardo.
You better not kill Lardo.
Y'all got to eat.
You couldn't possibly ever kill Lardo.
Dude, I am so serious. I don't care if this is an evil campaign.
John,
Lardo's still
if
lit.
you want this shit to get evil, kill Lardo. I'll just let you
Well, I'll
gonna
be,
get
Actually evil. Yes.
well, I'll be lit evil, and it'll be in memory of Lardo. Well, I'll be like, the hog.
Vengeance.
That's
IRL.
the call to action.
Revenge.
Yes. So, Mazog, it is a very uncomfortable sensation to just be compressed by all of this blood and just shot off in a direction just way too fast. You hear Lardo gurgle as he starts to swallow some of the blood, but you are able to keep your wits about you. And we're back. I mean, Belleroth and Rasmussen. What did you? There he goes. There goes Mazog.
Great.
Another one bites the
I
dust.
just want to throw out there, don't worry about splitting up if you want to do. You play this out. I didn't put the blood curtain there to say, go through the blood curtain. Go wherever you want to go.
Because the blicker is gonna get you.
There's something for everyone.
Look at Belleroth. So
I really don't trust you. And also, like, the heart's in you, the sentient heart, who promised me fame and people's adoration. And what do I get? A blood curtain. Or having to follow an old crazy man named Rasmussen.
Rasmussen, the heart speaks to you and says, tell her she's going to have all that stuff, I promise. Just tell her it's going to happen.
you're gonna have all this stuff I've promised you. I promise.
Wait, no, I promised. I promised it. I did.
That the heart promised. You will have everything that the heart promised. We promise.
We're a team. You and I now. We're a team now.
We're all a team.
No,
If
no,
you
no,
win, I win.
You and I are a team.
Oh, I mean, we're kind of a team. Really, I teamed up with the heart, but really, if
It's okay. You have all the information, so none of this should be difficult for you to get. You have all of it. Just tell her everything's fine. We just got to continue on and just shepherd them all to me.
It's fine, honestly. Look. I don't know many things. I was not a competent man before on this heart and let it consume me. But now, you wouldn't trust Rasmussen. I get it. Though. But that's not who I am anymore. I am not speaking as me. I'm speaking for the heart. Legs now. So these handsome, rugged, strong legs.
Idris Elba. Remember?
It's just Elba. Damn it. I forgot about that. Fuck. Okay.
So evil.
We're the most evil.
Just all I ask is you continue to trust the heart. I ask, and you will get everything you need, everything you were promised.
Tell her to look into her heart.
Look into your heart. You can trust this heart.
I rolled a 13 insight. What does that tell me?
Look into your heart.
Okay, you rolled a 13 insight. I don't know if I want Rasmussen to roll against that because I don't think that's fair.
Roll for the heart.
Yeah,
I want to roll for the heart, but I want maybe I want Rasmussen to roll for the heart. All right, I'll roll for the heart. Insight.
So listen to your heart. Nothing else you can do.
So what do you what tell me what the preference would be. Should I let you in on what I rolled on an insight check to an unknown heart inside of your friend?
Just tell me what I insight from this. You don't have to tell me what you rolled.
Okay, here's what you insight. You insight that you really don't have any reason to distrust the heart. You just don't. I mean, that the heart has led you to a place. It never promised you it was going to be pleasant. It made you promises. It's all those things that are, there's no red flags except for the way that Rasmussen is acting. But you could easily chalk that up to you just watched the heart it grew into a person. Yeah, right. Like it's a, transferred consciousness and all that. Obsidian statue Rasmussen.
Okay. Let's go, Rasmussen.
Hey, thanks. Let's do it.
And you go skipping down the hallway? Is that what it was?
There's a pep in my step.
Yeah. You're probably holding hands, skipping evilly.
I'm certainly trying.
Okay. All right. You do that. You disappear into... Oh, wait a second. Do any of you have torches? Any light?
I'll probably bring out a light.
I don't think you... Do you have a light? Do you? If you don't, it's okay. I have a thing for that.
Do I have a light?
So I think Mazog had the torch. I think Lyra had a torch.
Mazog had the torch. I have a scholar's pack. I don't know if there's a torch in that.
Do scholars have torches?
Set your books on fire.
I got it. Like a nice kit.
Well,
a torch so you can write by the
Rasmussen had a scholar's
firelight.
pack.
Oh no!
Rasmussen,
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Just a sexy ass body.
You have me. You have me.
God
I have
damn it.
everything.
You don't need to see. I will guide you.
Okay, hold my hand. Let's go.
Now skip. All right. So the
I'm just
heart,
dragging the
this is
theater.
the way the heart guides you. You have this sight, but it's really what it is it's just these like weird red veiny sort of pathways that sort of line everything around you. It's kind of it would be unsettling probably to someone who wasn't Idris Elba. But so you're following this down the path, and it actually shows you.
I'm
where,
sorry. Did the sentient heart just become Idris Elba? Because if so, I am behind this 100%. I trust the heart wholeheartedly.
Well, let me just say that the heart turned into Idris Elba and is inhabiting Rasmussen's consciousness, essence, if you will. So yeah, you're looking at, for all intensive purposes, Idris Elba.
It's basically heart plus Rasmussen equals Idris Elba.
Oh,
That's a better way to
bad.
put it. Yes, words.
I don't like that.
That's not as good, is it?
Rasmussen, why? I didn't like you. Why did you have to be so attractive when you...
The heart is.
We don't
leading-
choose our bodies.
Sorry.
Belleroth is feeling very conflicted right now. She's like, I don't like this. But though, they've got a nice ass.
But that ass though.
But that ass,
What is
though.
that thing where it says my mind is telling me no, my body's telling me yes? Is that what the line?
The what? What?
My mind's telling me no, but my body.
Hey, finish it! You gotta finish it!
Always leave them wanting more.
Oh, that is brilliant. So,
Yeah.
you leave them wanting
Musical
more.
episode needs to happen.
The weird veiny red thingies are just are leading you down this pathway over all like the dead child body and the big dead arm that's still there that's turned into obsidian. And Lyra, can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
Oh no. All right, where am I going? All right.
Oh,
Natural
where
20.
you're going. Natural 20. That's great. So you're able. The blood. I'll give you this with the natural 20. This blood seems alive to you. It is actively compressing upon you, and you feel it, and you can. It's sucking you constantly down towards whatever goal it is, and off into the distance through this blood. The blood is in your eyes. Ugh! You actually can see that strange. I'm going to call it a purplish reddish glow that you've been following that's been teasing you with its existence. Way down in the distance, it appears to be moving at the same speed as you are. You can't ever catch up to it, but you're not really swimming, are you? The other thing that you're noticing, too, is that Asani's got your leg, holding on to it really super tight around your ankle, and you can hear gargling and but she is a blood hunter. This is something that she's most likely accustomed to for some reason. Or, well, she's a blood hunter.
Okay.
But very quickly there is a jolt, and there's this like pulse that comes through the blood, and it compresses you even more, and then you feel her grip give way. And she's nowhere now to be felt because you're not seeing anything. So you were going faster. You actually feel as if you might black out, and then everything goes dark, and you stop moving. And you're breathing. It's you. You're fine. What do you do?
Can I see?
If you open your eyes, blood fills your eyes. Close them!
But I can breathe. But I can breathe.
Did I say you were breathing?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, you can't open your eyes and you can see, but you are in blood.
I'm sorry, I missed the last half of that.
If I said you can breathe, yes, your head is out of the blood, but you are in the blood.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like you're like in a pool of blood.
Oh, okay. So I'm not like
Works.
head
Works.
sticking out the side or something.
Well, no, it actually seems like you can stand up and you'd be in it. Like it's not out the side or anything. You're in this pool of blood that's in the ground.
Is there an edge I can see?
Yeah, you can feel around for an edge, and you actually would find an edge. You appear to be in a circular pool of blood.
So Lyra would climb out of it and kind of like roll over and lay down and just cough for a little bit. Like,
Yes, you cough. The blood comes up, it's spittle out of your mouth, a little bit here, a little bit there. It's all over you. It's gross. Your coughs echo off the walls around you and come back to you, and you're in a bit of a cavernous place. But there isn't. It's not totally boundless. Boundless? No, it's not totally endless. So you feel as though you are in some sort of chamber, but you cannot see anything. It is pitch black.
She will light a torch.
You light a torch. High or low?
Low.
For favorable?
Yeah.
Okay. The torch does not light. It is saturated with blood.
She will shoot a firebolt at like a flare.
At a flare?
Like a flare. So like just to use it to light up the cavern as long as it
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool.
arcs.
Oh, yes, the fireball goes off and it spits down, and you see, yes, you are in this egg-shaped sort of dome-ish thing, and there is a hallway, and the fireball actually goes down into the hallway, but lining the walls of this are these obsidian statues that are all sort of, they're all holding different poses, but by the time the fireball goes through, you get a very good idea of what the room looks like around you, and the hallway itself, what direction it is in, and the statues, but you're not exactly certain what you're seeing.
She will then cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
So she can see magic within 30 feet of her.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Does
30
anything
feet.
light up?
Yeah, all the statues sort of glow and light up, and there are these pathways beneath them that sort of light up as well. They kind of twirl, and then they exit your range of the spell sort of beneath you.
Oh. So like they go through like the floor?
It goes down into the floor. They go in all kinds of different directions, but they eventually they leave your limit of the spell perception, 30 feet.
So she's gonna just move towards that exit.
Okay, you make your way towards the exit, the direction that you know, and you can actually find the wall. And you move down the wall, and let me get some sort of a perception / disadvantage roll.
/ disadvantage. So that's a natural 1.
That's good.
Oh.
Okay, natural 1. Oh, you've clicked
Shut
something.
up, Hart.
Something clicks beneath your feet, and you hear a bunch of walls start to move. All this grinding,
Fuck.
and you feel the vibration beneath your feet, but nothing happens to you yet. Mazog. Blood. Lardo. Ugh, not feeling good. Damage.
Right back.
Okay.
Uh-oh. The blood's really getting to Mazog.
It's a lot. It smells so strongly, you know, and it just fills your nostrils, and
So we'll
gotta get some of that fresh air.
Yes, sulfur-esque. We will pop back to Belaroth and or Rasmussen / Elba. You guys, you continue down the hallway. You go through the obstacles, and if I could have a perception roll from both of you with disadvantage. Even though you can see the little trails, I would like disadvantage.
Sorry, I had a child with a grievous injury.
Oh no!
Do you have to go to the hospital and cut off legs or limbs?
Probably
I think
amputation.
it'll wait after we're done. Yeah, we'll do the full amputation after we're done.
Just tie it
Get a
off.
double chop.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Well,
8.
5.
Cool. Y'all hit some sort of thing beneath your feet, and you feel and hear the same similar type of situation. As a matter of fact, yes, all the walls, you feel and hear walls start to move and crush, and there are things. You actually hear a couple of screams of agony and pain that are cut off real quickly. And then,
Yes.
and actually, Lyra, you yourself would actually sort of sense also that in a separate section of where you are, this is happening. So something semi-close by is doing the same thing. Does that make sense? Words?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what do you do now?
Rasmussen?
This is entirely expected. Don't panic. I know exactly what's going on.
Explain, please.
I love how you're putting your ear to the. That's great. It's me. You don't have to. It's all. I'm in your head. It's just thought, you know. But anyway, yeah. So you and then someone else, probably that other one there, Lyra, I think her name was, who doesn't trust me. She did the same thing. You're kind of just you're shifting some rooms around.
This is part of the process. You know those really cool places where like shift and change and they like make the new paths so that like criminals can't come in and grave rob, you know what I'm saying? None of that. That's what's happening right now. So don't worry about it. It's cool.
Things are actively changing, like
Changes.
and face no.
No, I'm concerned. You can't trick me.
The heart actually speaks up. It's in your head. It says, no. Actually, more accurately, though, this will be good because then you can really sound like you know what you're talking about. The positions of the rooms aren't changing. The rooms themselves are changing.
No. The positions of the rooms aren't changing, you see. It's the rooms themselves that are changing.
Like walls and stuff moving around and, well, floors and ceilings.
Walls and stuff and floors and ceilings, you know how rooms are made of things like that.
Oh, that was good. That was great. Good save.
I love how supportive this.
This heart is my best friend. I've never had a better friend.
Rasmussen just breaks down in the middle of this conversation. Like, I just love his heart so much.
I've never been so affirmed in my life.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Okay. We're back. Okay, so we just keep going forward? What the fuck's going on? So,
the room is gonna settle out. Continue.
You're gonna want to give it some time.
I don't want to give it a little bit of time.
and nothing's going to attack us in the meantime.
Oh,
correct?
absolutely not. No way.
Just go with that.
It's a very slim chance.
Not
right.
You just gotta pull it back. Just no. Probably not.
No, probably not. I'm gonna say straight up no.
This isn't helping, Belleroth, your realization
No.
something strange is going on. But
I don't like this.
Mazog is back, so we will fly back to Mazog as this is unraveling. Not unraveling.
I feel like
Re-raveling?
this pair isn't bad because we just didn't take it.
Mazog. Lots of struggling, Lardo choking, and you are eventually sucked and squished and pulled and drawn, and you will eventually stop, and you are dumped down into the same sort of pool that we had just spoken about. But you don't really know that. That's just sort of for you. But you are in like your head is above the blood, but your body, and you hear Lardo sort of shallowly breathing in some of the blood and blowing bubbles off to your right.
Mazog would run over to Lardo, his number one priority, and make sure he's okay.
What was the noise he made? Squee? Oh, was I just saying squee? Squee. So it gets to its hooves, and it's kind of like moving its hooves up and down, back and forth, and you can see that it's got a lot of the blood is like coming, it's like hacking up, throwing up the blood back into this pool.
Lardo, Mazog is trying to do the Heimlich on Lardo.
He tried to do the Heimlich on Lardo. Lardo, as much as he can, he's trying to use his hooves to push you away. Like I'm alive. I'm conscious. I'm fine.
Come on, buddy. Good, got it. Get it out. Get him. Get it out.
Lardo gets
Okay,
to
we're
his
good.
feet,
We're
squeeze
good
a little
now.
bit, and it's dark. I don't think you have. Do you have dark vision? I don't think so. I think we covered
No.
this. No one does. Yeah. So it's completely dark. You were just going on pure instinct because of your love of your kinship with Lardo.
So, Mazog would look around. Does he hear anything?
Why don't you give me a perception check, and then Lyra, why don't you give me a perception check?
That's a 1, Bob.
8.
None of you hear shit.
I would assume Lyra would hear Mazog and Lardo, Mazog and Lardo. He starts singing because he doesn't know what else to do.
Well,
he
I
does
think-
it to comfort him.
The reason why this is so difficult is because there is all this noise with these walls where you hear all of this scraping and moving around. Things are shifting.
So Mazog would look in the pack to see if there's a torch that is not wet. I'll take a low for favorable as well.
Okay.
For 500, please, Alex.
What were we doing with that? You get multiple fortune. You get multiple inspiration with Danny.
We did Danny points, which basically adds a point to whatever when I roll if we have them.
Okay. All right. So
And
you
those
said
can stack.
What
Right,
would you say for
'cause the bit-
favorable?
Low.
Yeah, you got one. It survived.
So Mazog would go ahead and pull that out and set it and light it.
Ah, light. Egg-shaped room, statues along the outer walls. You're seeing some pretty, contortionistic poses that are being done. Some of them look painful, some of them look pleasurable. There doesn't appear to be, at least right now, any sort of discernible pattern between any of them.
He's gross. Are there any other pools?
He squeeze in agreement.
Is there just the pool I'm in, or is there other pools?
There's just the pool you're in. It's in the center, and there's a hallway sort of in front of you, out about 20 feet or so.
Do I notice any light now?
Yeah, sure. Yes, absolutely. With the flame, you hear the flame ignite, and it is probably about this time that the movement stops for all of you.
Cool.
So yeah, you see the flame.
Who's there?
This Mazog Lardo, who dat?
Lyra, of course.
Oh, you. Where's the other one? Other one. She dead yet?
That would be fine with me. I don't personally enjoy being pushed face first into a wall of blood. If I
Yeah.
never see that Dragonborn again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Her mount, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind.
Moving along.
Tad is a treasure.
Indeed.
Yeah, the Rasmussen, he weird.
Yes.
Very,
I'm kind of glad to be rid of that oaf as well.
What do you say about Mazog? You know, like everybody else.
No, you're fine.
You like Lardo?
Of course. Who wouldn't like Lardo?
Okay, let's find a way out. Let's get out. I'm done all this. Done.
Agreed. This heart has led us to nothing but nonsense.
Belroth got me in this. I don't want to be here. I want leave. I want leave now.
Fine, let's find a way out then.
Okay, I follow you.
Well, you have the light.
Right, but light from behind work just as good as light ahead.
Wisdom. Sage wisdom.
Light from behind casts a shadow in front.
You small, you know cast big shadow.
That is true. That is true. All
Okay.
right.
Okay, I'm. You talked me into it. I'll go first. You're right. I'll go first.
Thank you.
I just need to hear you say.
So Mazog go first. Mazog give perception check.
This will be wonderful. That's a 3.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Mazog
Eagle
and
eyes.
Lyra, hand in hand, skipping. Well, I guess Lardo is skipping down this hallway into the dark reaches. You go for some time. You eventually get to an area where there is no more walls, and it opens up into this large rectangular-esque room that expands beyond the coverage of your light. Yet there are all of these cuts, these holes that are sort of dug out of the ground. Think like pews, except pews of a church, except dug down, not seats you can sit in.
What these rows for? You think people die in them or something?
I don't know. I feel like we should investigate a little bit further before we make assumptions.
What's assumption?
Pretty good college.
Okay. That is where you assume something. Do you know what assume means?
Mazog dumb, but Mazog know you can't use the word when you're trying to explain the word.
Shit.
Me assume you don't know what the word means.
See, you do know what it means.
Mazog smart, Lyra dum dum.
Oh no.
She's like debating whether she holds herself back.
Do I fireball him now, or?
Remember you say you like Mazog. Dum.
Oh no.
So Mazog will start looking around. He'll just like trot ahead like he's really happy with how this little situation has turned out. And start like looking around down into the pews when he's on top of Lardo, see if we can.
As you go down this, there's like a path down the center, and these things are on the side. As you go down the center, looking back and forth, you're noticing, ooh, there's blood in these things. And then you go to the next one, it's like, is that blood? And then as you go farther and farther, you're realizing it's sort of turning, it's not blood anymore, but it's this black, like oily thing. I mean, you haven't reached down and touched it, I presume?
Has it been, well, regardless of what the time frame has been, I'll cast Detect Magic if I need to. Do I notice anything?
That's a 30 foot, you said?
Yep.
Okay, yes, sure. So here's what you detect. You see that in these pools, there is progressively more intense magical presence within them as you go forward, and each one has those little magical channels that feed into the center and then just spread forward and disappear out of your range, all beneath your feet. And obviously the outside of these things go beyond your range. So you see that the magical energies go, these little pew-like holes in the ground go all the way to the right and to the left, and they expand out beyond your range.
It's like their irrigation systems.
Yeah, it's a good word. Irrigation. Words.
So this all appears to be similar to how we got here, where it involves blood magic. I can only assume that this darker liquid is blood of some other beings.
That not good. Mazog will dip the tip of his lance down into the liquid.
Ooh, which ones? Which liquids? The darkest of the liquids, or the lightest of liquids? Very important.
You got very excited right there.
Yeah, there's lots of excitement in your voice, which scares me and thrills me at the same time.
He's like, how badly do you want to die?
Let's go lighter first, what looks more like blood to him first, and then go past that. Let's do that one first.
Oh, I see. You're being intelligent about it. You're just you're testing the waters as you go, not just dipping into the darkest of liquids. So you dip it into the regular blood, and sure.
Yes.
You dip it into. So the blood, like the pure.
Where does my lance go?
What did I say? Did I say something bad? Because
No.
The darkest of liquids?
The regular blood, or
Regular
otherwise
blood.
known as the
Regular
lightest
blood.
of liquids.
I am very easily confused and befuddled.
Okay.
Light liquid first.
Light liquid first. Blood. That's fine. As you progress, you're starting to notice that it's getting more viscous, but it's also starting to, like, there's a pull in the darker as it gets darker. There's definitely a pull. And you think that if you go too much farther, it's probably going to try to rip the lance out of your hands.
Is it pull as in flow or pull as in...
As in actively grab onto your lance and yank.
Okay, different. Okay.
As if there was some sort of sentience involved.
Okay, so Mazog passes that on to Lyra.
Thank you, Pigman.
Pigman and Dum Dum.
This one here. This one here say you come jump in. It give you a long life. Dum dum. You take swim. You swim lesson. You good. You swim good.
Lyra strokes her beard.
Where you bring me to? This bad stuff too.
You're the one who came to me for this mission.
I think you tag along and you knew all time what was. I think.
Okay, now you're just being absurd.
What absurd me.
Do I need to get you a thesaurus?
You really
No. I had
Do
one
you know what a
before.
thesaurus is?
I had one for. Did not like it. Did not taste good.
And we're walking.
Okay, you go first this time. I went first
Both
earlier.
of you make perception checks for me, please, with disadvantage as you're discussing thesauruses and...
You said with disadvantage?
Yes, please.
I really,
I
for some
say-
reason, want thesaurus, the plural of the thesaurus to be
Thesauruses.
thesauri.
Thesauri!
Yes,
Yes.
Thesauri.
12.
12.
That's a 4.
Ooh. Lyra, you guys you're bickering about words and the such. There is some movement in front of you. Some vile movement. A slithering even.
Okay, let's focus up because there's something that's probably not good ahead of us.
Before you, this explosion from the floor seems to have come up from the cracks and some of the obsidian. This large conglomeration of some sort of viscous liquid, and it rears up in front of you, and it sort of rears itself around as if it's looking at you, but there's no discernible facial features, and it begins to crash down upon you like waves. And we'll head back to Bellaroth and Rasmussen.
Oh no.
And you're walking. What else is going on for the time being? The shifting has stopped. Just a little farther now. There's a bend. There's a bend up on the right. Tell her that, because if you say there's a bend on the right, then it'll just kind of reinforce that you know what you're doing.
Hey, so there's gonna be a bend to the right. I just thought I would give you a heads up so that you would know it was coming. And when it got here, you would know that I knew it was coming.
Nice.
At this point, I'm totally blind. Rasmussen Idris, the person, is leading me by the hand.
Take me by the hand, pretty mama.
So many songs. I love it, Rich.
It's so good.
Top of the game.
Okay, bend
Yes.
to the right.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what kind of instruments do you play? Because you're like a bard, right? Like what?
Small talk is so good.
I play many instruments. However, the instrument that I use for my bardic pursuit, mostly whistling and humming, and sometimes melodic snaps. I don't
Are
know
you
if
a bard of the College of Acapella?
No. No, I'm not.
Please tell me that's a
I just
real
like
college
snapping.
in 5e. Did somebody
That
do
would
that?
be amazing. The pentatonics just kind of come up in every campaign.
Yes. Oh God. That has to happen now, please.
Yes.
Someone.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I always thought you had you could have a nice singing voice. I haven't heard you whistle. So that bend to the right's gonna come up pretty
Flattery.
soon.
Keep her off her guard. The flattery. Man, you're good at this. You're so good at this. Just keep going and it bends to the right.
It bends to the right.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite song to whistle? Or snap? Or hum?
It depends on what mood I'm in, I suppose.
What kind of?
Are you out of things? Are you out? Are you reaching?
Yeah. Do you got something?
Yeah. Ask her. Ask her if she were to play an instrument. Which instrument would she play?
If you were to play like a physical instrument, like beyond your vocal cords and your fingers,
Which are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Which are, it is enough, right? But I was just wondering if you could play any of them. You're gonna have fame. Like you could have any instrument you want, right? So, like, what would you?
As I said before, I do actually play many instruments.
Did you say that before? I wasn't listening
Yes.
the first time.
No, it's not.
Did she just respond to me? Wait.
My favorite physical instrument, however, is the bagpipes. There's something really good about taking a good gallbladder, filling it up with air. It just gets a nice clean sound.
I like that. Okay.
And then also, depending on how you play it, you can make people's ears bleed.
Ooh.
See, I'm all about body parts outside of bodies. I think that's the greatest thing. That's the best instrument I've ever heard of.
Damn it, I was hoping to throw you off kilter with that when I forgot who I was talking to.
Oh God.
The heart says, I got to admit, I don't know what you meant by that, but I like it. I
Like body parts when they're outside the body.
But I'll have to, yeah, okay. So you guys keep walking, and you get to this bend.
With this awkward small talk going on the whole entire time.
My favorite awkward small talk.
It doesn't get better.
No, it continues. You eventually get to this bend, and it turns rather sharply. You would notice that this little, to the right, the little bloody veiny things, they go up to the left, and you sort of see it going up into something, but then it quickly recedes as you turn to the right, and it eventually leads you to this archway, where please both of you make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Act 2, same numbers in the exact same order. That's a 5.
I got a 13 actually for my disadvantage.
Oh, you did? Okay. You got a 13. Okay, so through all of this mundanery, Belleroth, you actually hear this like wavering of liquid and this large crash, and there's something up ahead that is liquid based, and it's moving aggressively.
Is there running water down here? Like an underground river?
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Just tell her no.
No.
Then what's that sound?
We're underground.
Just keep going.
Water doesn't go underground.
No, of course not.
Yes, it does. Where do you think the water from wells comes from?
The sky.
Wellington. Say Wellington. Never mind. Don't say that.
I didn't say that. You did. Yeah, let's go down there.
How about, are you sure that there's no running liquid down here?
Yes. Yeah. Are you scared of it? Are you scared of it?
I told you, I'm a bard. I have a very musical ear. I hear running water that you're telling me doesn't exist.
It sounds like that could be inspirational to you if it's out there.
No, I'm just concerned that.
Everyone get
We
inspiration
should
for
go-
that.
Sorry.
Everyone just take inspiration for that. That was good. We'll just do it.
Boom. Inspirational. No, I'm more concerned with how you're saying it doesn't exist. I can hear it.
I'm not calling you crazy. I would never imply that you were crazy. You know, if you hear something, I'm sure you hear it.
I should have gone through the wall of blood. Why I don't know why I did, but I did, and now I'm stuck.
We've had nothing but a great time together. We had a great conversation. I've told you where we're going. Like, I don't understand what else you would want from me. Like,
I could have just gotten the fame by myself. I really could have. I had people.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you the fame. I'm gonna get you the fame. The conversation was a freebie. I'm gonna get you the fame. Don't worry about it. It's cool. And then you never have to talk to me
I could
again.
have done it myself. That's just. This isn't worth it. It's not worth it.
You've been trying, and you
No, I don't.
yeah. So I don't think help would.
You move through the archway. And before you, no one has any flame. So this is where you're going to notice, Rasmussen, that all of these little tendrily things have been leading you to this one point where there is this massive concentration of them, and it appears to be this huge, like 50-foot cube of what appears to be some sort of black viscous fluid. And it's all of these little lines are wavering with it, as if there is just so much power that it's just taking control of whatever is inside of it. In the, like, your little lines of path. Idiot. Yeah.
Dum dum.
Don't be so mean to John Hart.
Yeah.
Who's John Hart? Stupid. So that's what you see. You see this huge black liquid. So it's before you. You're like, ho! He goes, yeah, no, we're here. We're here.
Welcome.
Are you sure you don't have a flame or something? A torch? Let me look through my bag again.
Everything I had on my body is in stone. This is a new body. I can't.
A beautiful body.
It's beautiful, but it doesn't have a torch.
I can't see it right now. It loses the whole appeal.
You know what I didn't resolve?
But my voice sounds good.
I'm sorry, Bill. I don't think I didn't resolve your successful perception check. Correct?
Wait, what?
Your successful perception check with disadvantage. I didn't resolve that. You hear struggle. It's really bad struggle from on the other side of whatever is blocking your path.
Hello, is anybody there?
Yes, I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere.
Here's what you hear. Ready? Here's what you hear.
Yeah.
Lyra, Mazog, I want dexterity saving throws, please, from both of you.
Yes.
I'm assuming Lardo as well.
Nah. Yeah, please. Lardo's dead!
I got a 7.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Cool.
I'm rolling
All right, so Mazog got a 17 and Lardo got a 19.
Jesus.
Damn!
We're done with this thinking and perceiving and
gosh.
looking. We don't need any of that.
That's amazing. You skip out of the way of this wave that completely smashes into Lyra. Lyra, do me a quick...
Bye-bye.
Lyra was standing behind him, and then they move out of the way. She's
Right.
like,
yeah, and it's difficult not to see. It's just blackness, just pure black, and it just hits you, and it smashes you back. And do me a quick favor, and that's a bad one. It's going to be a 4 damage.
Bye-bye, dum-dum.
Jesus. So, that is what you hear and that is what you feel, Belleroth, is this large crash. You hear Lyra scream as she
Oh, fuck!
is slammed by something. And Rasmussen, as this is happening, this massive cube of black liquid before you shudders with delight. And actually, why don't we just do initiative then?
All right.
Huh?
I can dig it.
Of course, I roll my natural 20 then.
Ooh, anyone have to pee? I'm learning.
I'm good for right now.
I'm good for
I'm
now.
good.
Now I know to actually say if I have to go pee.
Yeah,
I'll just be
interrupt
like,
me.
John,
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
Yeah, because you say I gotta pee, I'll be like, oh yeah, I do too, because I'm not thinking about it.
I got 11 initiative. 11.
So we have an 11. We've got Belleroth at 11. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mazog 9.
Ooh.
7.
Okay.
Lyra has a 23.
Dang.
I rolled a natural 20.
But she's 23 feet back from everyone else.
Oh yeah, you got Sam Basin. You got moved. Oh my God, there it is.
Get around rat.
All right, Lyra, you're just tumbling. You're just amidst this blackness. It's heavy. Oh, it's heavy.
So I'm not on the ground yet?
Yeah, you're on the ground. You're getting slammed, and I mean, you can. It's not keeping you from doing anything right now. You could stand up, but it's definitely still flowing.
She is going to immediately cast Mirror Image,
Uh-huh.
which gives me 3 illusory duplicates. And so anytime something tries to attack me, you have to roll to see if it attacks one of them instead.
Okay. Is there anything in that spell that states what happens if something just doesn't have sight?
It just says each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether your attack instead targets one of your duplicates.
Okay, I buy it. I got it. I like it. So that's.
Oh,
what you
wait.
ca-
A creature is unaffected by the spell if it can't see. If it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can perceive illusions as false, as with true sight.
Shit, that doesn't cover the thing that's happening though. I'm gonna say it still works because it can't see.
Okay.
It does something else. I'm gonna give it to you, but it doesn't have any of that stuff that you said.
What does it do? Tell us and we'll all discuss it.
I refuse.
Yeah, we can figure it out together.
Yeah.
It's,
What does the heart say it is?
If you well, how about okay? Fine.
Loophole.
You know what? This is good. No, this is good.
It's up to you.
It can totally feel you. It feels you. Like it feels you on the ground.
Then it wouldn't matter. I don't think illusion matter because it has no weight.
Well, does it though? If it's is it just illusory and then there's no like
Illusions don't have any weight. So if it
so
feels
it's not
you,
a copy. Yeah, it's
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
feel
It-
you touching
yeah.
the ground. Yeah,
Shit.
I just
All
really-
right.
I just gave you the.
we don't know what it is. We're all dumb. We don't. Nobody cares.
We won't metagame, don't worry.
No, I know you won't. I know you won't. So
We
it
all
totally,
levitate.
yeah. So that's so you.
So that's
can-
useless.
Yeah. So you have illusory copies. I mean, we can play with the illusory copies. So you've got all these illusory copies of yourself.
Yep.
More
That's all she can
dumb.
do.
Yep. And it happens, and it's beautiful. And now there's 4 of you. 4 of you. 4 of you. 4 of you. 4 of you.
Yep.
Bedroth.
I am going to. Holding my action isn't something I can do in 5e.
It isn't?
Yeah. Yeah, you
No,
can.
you can.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold my action.
You just have to say what the specific trigger is that's gonna make it go.
If somebody either attacks me or try to grab me, I'm going to prepare a shatter spell, and I'm going to be like, Rasmussen, what is this? What's going on?
It's good.
Perfect.
Ah,
Mazog.
what's going on? Okay.
Mazog is looking for someone to fight.
There's you have the torch, right? There's all kinds.
Yes, I do.
It's a big old wall of viscous material, and it's reaching out for you, and it just slammed Lyra.
Then I will reach back at it with the lance,
Please do.
and I kick Lardo into gear, and we go fighting. First roll's an 18, so that's plus 5 to 23. Is that hit?
Oh yeah.
For 15 points of damage, so the lance slams into it once, and then I'll do my second attack. Rolled a 17, so that's a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 10 points of damage.
Wowza.
And as a bonus action, I will spit at it, huck a big loogie at it. That is his unwavering mark. So when a creature I hit, I mark them. They have disadvantage on attacks not on me. And if they damage someone not on me, I get a bonus attack.
Shit. So I have to
On 'em.
attack you or get disadvantage, right? Is that what you're saying to me?
I believe so, yes.
And how much damage does the spit do?
It does nothing. It's just a mark.
Just a mark. Got it. A disgusting mark. Okay, great.
But morally and mentally, it's hurting
I mean,
real
it's very
bad.
much, yeah. As a matter of fact, as we move to Rasmussen, deep within your chest, you feel this sharp pain, and there's this crumbling, like, ooh, it stabbed me, and there's this like intent on striking someone on the other side of the big old blood cube that you can't see or hear.
This not good. I know what I just said, but this is this place down. And if we don't stop them, they will kill us all.
Liam, turn that down, or it's gonna get ugly.
So
Wait. Wait, what?
there's bad things happening over there.
Bad guy's
and
stabbing me.
That guy is destroying this whole place, and it will come falling down on us if we don't make them stop.
Perfect.
If we don't,
Lyra and Mazog over there?
I don't know who it is. All I know is we gotta get them
It's that dum
if
dum.
we're gonna live.
It's that dum dum and Pigman.
Yes, it is them. Yes, but they are doing a bad thing.
They're doing a
Cannot
bad
get.
thing.
They're doing a very bad thing. They're bringing the whole place down. If this place comes down, you don't get your fame. I can't keep my promise if this place falls down.
I just noticed that. Oh, I don't have any spell mojo. Darn it! All my powers have faded. I guess you're on this by yourself.
We're
You have
all alone on
fists.
this one. Is there an action in here, Rasmussen? Or is there?
And
Go ahead.
they're on the other side of this cube, right?
Yeah, you
like
can't
they're
really see them, but you're hearing from the heart that it's them. Yeah.
Can I poke my my head but not go through it and be able to throw a spell at them, or is it gonna maybe hurt me?
Are you talking about the blood cube?
Yeah, because they're on the other side. I want
They're
to
on
get
the other
them.
side. Well, okay, they're on the other side of it, but it's in between you. But there are ways around it. It's just this massive cube. But putting your head into the cube, you'll just be you're just in it. So you'll just be putting your head into the cube, and then you'll just be in it.
Now you're just in the cube.
Yeah, you just.
Is there any way I can get get to them?
Yeah, you can go around it. So you could do your movement, dash situation to go around it and see the whole thing.
Laura's
that's-
really in character. She's Rasmussen all the way, just all the way.
I love
He's
it.
so dumb. He's so dumb. Okay. Okay, let me see which spell I want to do, because for some reason I thought I wasn't going to be able to get around.
Yeah, you can. So if you do just your movement, you can get to a point where you could see them and cast spells. But you wouldn't see Lyra. You would just see Mazog.
Wait, is Mazog from the cube?
I'm right up on it.
How many feet away is he from me?
It can't
Is
be
he
more
maybe-
than 15 or 20. It just
Perfect.
it just
I'm
can't
gonna.
be.
What's the range of the spell?
Not a spell. Well, it is a spell, but it's a melee attack based spell, so I have to be able to like.
So you have this because everything is still. Oh no, you have the torch in your hand still, Mazog.
I what?
I'm sorry, what?
You still have the torch in your hand.
I do.
Okay, yeah, you can see him, so that's beautiful.
Oh, it's on.
I go up to you.
I didn't intend PvP, but let's do it.
Rasmussen, come help.
Absolutely, buddy. And I put my hand on your shoulder, and okay. Using vampiric touch.
I'm gonna carve that heart out of you again.
Yes!
It's a melee spell attack. What do I add with that? How does that
It's your
even
spell.
work?
It's your spell attack. You have a spell
Okay.
attack, whatever.
Yeah.
It should be listed right above your spells.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought someone was trying to talk to me before I rolled. Aw, damn it.
Nope, I wasn't saying anything. I was just waiting for you to kill this guy.
That's a 10. Does maybe 10 hit your AC? Maybe.
No.
I
just
believe
pat
your
you.
head nod.
I pat you on the shoulder. Say, "Yeah, absolutely, buddy."
But do I
Next-
feel that?
That you would, because I wasn't able to actually do anything. So it says the touch of your shadow wreathed hand can siphon force from others to heal your wounds. But so maybe my hand was in shadow, but I don't know that you would have felt anything.
So
You know what I'm saying?
here's a question: is Lyra within 30 feet of her? Of Rasmussen, I mean.
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Because detect magic is still up.
Ooh.
Yes, I want to say you're 30 feet.
We
Ooh,
said he
that's-
went back like 23
That's
feet.
really close. It's close. So, high or low?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stick with low.
Yeah, you totally see it.
So she can also tell the school of magic being cast, so she
You totally
knows
see
that.
it. Low for favorable.
it's
you see the
necromantic.
magic.
Okay,
Magical.
it's not my turn yet. I can't do anything.
Donkey's a free action.
I didn't hear what happened.
Nothing. Nathan just wanted me to say something.
Talking is
Oh my
a free
God, I've
action.
lost all of you. It happened.
Can you still not hear us?
Oh, say words.
Can you
Saying
hear
words.
us?
I'm saying words real good. These are the best words I've said all
Those
night.
are very
These
good
are-
words. Everyone else
my
say
God.
words to make sure it's back.
Words?
Yep. Words.
Yep.
Words.
I'm
Okay.
talking.
I'm
So
gonna
what
kill
did Rich say that was so
Rasmussen.
funny because I missed what he
I'm gonna
said?
try.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, shit.
Just
Okay.
Nathan was desperate for me to say something.
Oh,
He
I wanted
literally
him
did
to tell me.
nothing.
Yeah, he won't tell me.
He
you
literally is
won't-
doing
Oh,
nothing.
okay, gotcha. Perfect. All right, so you've got your hand on Mazog's back, and it's a nice tender moment. Lyra, there was magic, bad magic, being done. Everyone, give me a dexterity saving throw, and I need disadvantage from Belleroth
Ah.
and Lyra.
Oof.
Oy.
8?
What on earth is my the roll was a 3. I don't know what my thing is. What was it, Dex?
Yes, please.
6.
Anyone not beating a 12 will take 6 points of damage.
Oof.
Boo! From what exactly? If
I
you
will
don't
tell
mind me.
you.
Okay.
The cube of black
Mhm.
just gives, and it in all directions. These just they're not just flowing like a wave. They're
Yeah.
actively pursuing all of you in all directions. It's very hard to get out of the way of this. So anyone who didn't beat a 12 takes 6 damage as you are slammed into by this very viscous material and pushed all backwards.
Okay.
Who
As this
succeeded?
happens,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was about to say, as this happens, Belleroth has been holding her action, waiting for something to attack, for something to happen, and this viscous thing comes up, and she's just automatically going to cast Shatter. So, I don't know if you can make a DC save of 15.
I don't know.
Disadvantage.
I'm gonna try
well,
with Oh, that's a good point.
Is it an inanimate object?
I don't know.
An inanimate object?
I would say no. I would say you're not gonna. It's not an inanimate object.
Okay.
Just my guess, because that's like for stone and a wall and doors and crap. This is like a being.
It's an attack, though, right? Like I'd have to be attacking someone.
Yeah.
So a saving throw. Okay, got it. All right, what do I have to beat with this thing?
15.
Beats it.
Oh. So 13 divided by 2 is 6, because you round down. You take
so there
6,
is. Okay, all right, yep.
You take 6 thunder damage.
Ooh.
Thunderstruck.
All right.
You thunderstruck!
So because there was. So it passed the save, but I think that you are actually. Well, you're going to. Did you pass the saving throw? I forgot.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, okay, so you still do that. Okay, fine. All right.
Because I did that because I got
That's true.
damaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
The shatter goes off. It sort of parts this stuff right in front of you, and now you're kind of standing in this circle around it. You still get hit by it a little bit, but man, now this cube is gone, and there is just liquid everywhere, rising up, all these different like pseudopodal things, and they're all starting to look for targets. So we're back to Lyra.
All right. She's going to yell out to Mazog and be like, "Watch your back. That beautiful creature is trying to kill you."
And
then
you
she's
hear
gonna-
Belleroth in the corner.
She's gonna fire a firebolt at the liquid shit.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that is That's an 8.
Okay, that's.
Does that hit?
No, it doesn't. Is there some sort of like? It doesn't hit for half damage or whatever?
Nope. It's just a regular attack.
All right, fireball goes wide, crazy wide, hits a wall. Nothing. Disperses along the wall. Lyra, make a perception for me after it hits the wall.
Perception. 15.
It hit the wall. You could see where your fireball hit that something caught fire and like sort of like traced some of these cracks in the walls and then dispersed. Belleroth.
Okay.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic, not knowing what the fuck is going on. I'm hoping there's some kind of magic that is placed on this weird viscous thing. So basically, what I need to know is any creature, object, or magical effect within range, which is 120 feet. And I'm going to choose the thing. If it's a spell of 3rd level or lower on the target, it ends. For each spell of a higher than level 3, you need to make an ability check using let's see, DC equal 10 plus whatever the spell's level
Okay.
is. You need to pass that.
All right. So it's not a level 3.
Okay.
I thought you have to roll, Abby.
I actually, when it says you, it might need me.
Oh,
So
you
tell
have
me
to
what
roll.
my DC is that I have to.
Oh my god. 10 plus
you-
the spell. Go ahead.
Or you can do it where she rolls and you tell her if it succeeds or not if you don't want to
Yeah.
give us what spell level is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not so much that as it is the potency of spell levels is vexing me at the moment.
So just make up a DC in your head.
Well, I will, but I want it to be based in some sort of
Based on truths?
good contextual logic.
I think 11 sounds good.
I think 11 sounds real good.
Well, 11 would mean it was a level 1 spell, which means it should have just automatically
Right.
succeeded.
Oh, no.
Like,
I see
Oh.
what you did. 9. So
well, like third level is like a lightning bolt or something like that.
Firebolt,
okay,
yeah.
So okay, all right. Well, then I'll give. All right, this is what. Okay, all right. Why don't you go ahead and we'll just do like an 18.
18?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So remind me, it's D20 to make this, or is it just against my spell save DC?
What does the text say again?
Okay, so for any spell of third level, or spell of third level or higher, I must make an ability check using my spellcasting ability. So it's a charisma. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's your ability modifier.
Gotcha. All right, come on. Okay, I got good charisma. Let's see what the dice have in store. Ah! Oh no! I dropped my dice. What did it say? Crap, you guys.
It
Where'd
says
my
crap.
D20 go?
Floor dice. The floor dice count.
It literally is under my.
Not in my house.
I
Not on mine either.
tried. Where did it go?
It doesn't count in our house either. So unfortunately, you will have to roll it on the table.
Okay, here. I'm just gonna roll it on and roll. That's easier. Well, no, where are you? Okay, cool.
John, you got a pee? You okay?
No, I just don't. I don't know if I want it to succeed or not. I don't know. A 3 fail. Okay.
You can't put out a cantrip with that.
Okay. So, here's what happens. So you cast your dispel. It does
Yes.
not seem to affect this amoebus situation.
Okay.
Another thing that happens.
Oh, that sucks so much.
What was the
it was
floor
a
die?
It was a 19. Fuck me. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Rasmussen, your the heart inside of you shudders and goes, "Oh, she tried to kill me!" And then from within the center mass of where this cube used to be, I need everyone to make a perception check. Anyone without a torch does it with disadvantage.
Anyone without what?
A torch or any sort of light ability.
13.
Because I'm next to Mazog, who has a torch. Am I good?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're regular.
That's a 1 again.
Me too!
Did
We
anyone?
rolled like shit. No, I rolled a 2 plus my,
Makes it.
so it's a 4
13.
total.
Wow. Okay.
It's a 0.
We're staring at each other. We're not even paying attention to anything else.
So we've got we've got some natty ones.
Lovely
in
making
there.
eye contact.
Got some natty ones in there. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to that. All right. Yeah. Nobody notices shit. Okay.
Darn it, 13.
Should be the title of this episode.
Nobody notices shit.
All right. Here's what
One's
we'll do.
gonna party it in one night.
Massog, you're up.
All right. So I think he looks at Rasmussen, but Lyra didn't really say it was them that was trying to attack me.
And when he said that, I whipped around because I have forgotten I'm a beautiful man now. So I'm also looking for whoever is wanting to hurt you.
So it was like slow, and there was this pause right when, and there was this smolder was just like burn. Okay, yeah.
And Mazog's a goblin, so saying "beautiful creature" to
Oh,
him
shit.
doesn't really. It's like you talking about Lardo. Lardo's not going to kill Mazog. Lardo loves Mazog.
Or
So-
is he?
Mazog
It was Lordo the
looks
whole
at Rasmussen, but doesn't really think that that's what happened, and then looks around for something else to kill. So what you said there were phalanges coming
Yeah,
out of
it's
the ground?
all the phalanges. It's getting real messy in here, just with all the phalanges that are just flailing around, flailing phalanges, if you will, and they're just they're all over the place, and they're all it's basically culminating in get the hell out of the way at the end of every round, or you're gonna take
Okay,
damage.
so Mazog will spin around and face away from the center mass toward Lyra and start going that way and attack anything on the way.
All right, cool. You can
Are
make-
there things on the way?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can. It's you really can't see where this thing ends now, as that massive cube in the center has just given way, and
Okay.
it's all over the place.
So I'll take my 2 attacks.
Please do. Do you get some sort of a bonus when you're like mounted and running and attacking too? Some sort of a thing? Some sort of a thing?
Yes, actually I do. Well, not sure. Hold on.
Like cavalier or mounted
Yeah, so I have something. Hold on, I gotta find it.
bonus
Oh, I got it.
thing?
But I don't know if it works. Okay, so I have an advantage on melee attacks rolled against unmounted creatures smaller than my mount. Would this classify?
Nah.
Because what I'm attacking is smaller, but the cube itself is larger. But what I'm attacking is smaller. But the cube is larger.
But what he's attacking.
But the attack...
The cube is larger, is what you're saying.
But I'm not attacking the cube.
No, you're
I'm attacking what's on the
Attacking
ground.
the
Attacking is
phalange,
small.
the flailing phalange,
Flailing phalange, yeah. I did
which
say
is
that.
very good alliteration.
But it's
did
long, so
It is long, but
Is
But
it
that doesn't
bigger?
mean tall.
is it
But
talking about height?
mass Is
What about
It doesn't,
girth?
it doesn't say mall. It says, no, well, hey, listen. We all have our things. It's tall. It's based on height, not girth, mass, liquid volume,
Okay.
whatever.
I am ready to make a ruling. Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so the first hit's a 19.
Sure. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Next is a 23
Uh-huh. Yeah.
for 19 points of damage between the 2 strikes.
Holy fuck.
Damn. All right, cool. You make this strike, and you see these little the irrigation tunnel thingies start to actually pull some of this stuff into it where you struck it. You see it recede a tiny bit. You notice it, but it's a little bit. Well struck, sir. And how far are you moving back towards Lyra?
Mazog,
Like, how far can you move, basically? It's about 30 feet away.
Lardo can go 40 feet, so I'll get.
You can, but like with the attack, can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you can make it back to Lyra.
Unless we're calling this difficult ground, difficult terrain.
We probably
Which
should.
it could be. Okay, so then it basically 20 feet, which is
Okay.
half movement.
So
which
you're
makes
almost
sense.
there. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Rasmussen. Someone tried to kill him! Her!
Am I
Heart.
feeling all of these attacks? Like, am I still feeling them?
Well, I don't think any of them have actually... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, yeah. You're feeling them in some small manner. Nothing has really caused... Well, who knows if it's going to cause you damage. I certainly don't. But you haven't actually taken any damage from anything, but you're feeling... It's like, ugh, it's like a tightness in your chest. Like, ugh, acid reflux.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Mm-hmm. On Mazog?
He's hitting me a lot.
He is.
Or the heart a lot, and I don't like it. So spell attack. So I have to make that. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. I'm sorry. 25.
25. Mm-hmm.
Let me check my AC.
Check it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Checks out.
Yeah.
So on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends, which is in a minute. End of each of your turns, you can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell, and on a success, the spell ends.
Liking that.
It's a black beam of springs from my fingers and gets ya.
I guess I can't miss that. Now, can I?
No, it is clear.
Where did that come from?
Awesome. Well struck. Well struck. So that happens. And I would like, at this point, we've got another surge coming. It's a little bit different this time. It sort of comes from beneath you. There's not so much of these flailing... what was it? I liked it. Flailing phalanges as it is just like this massive like this surge upward. So we need a dexterity saving throw from everyone to avoid getting tossed into the air and then slammed down.
I cannot make these saving throws.
'Tis
11.
a 12.
Yeah, I just missed it too.
I got a 9, so...
Out of 5.
Lardo makes it.
Okay, that's great. Everyone who failed
Yay,
to take
Larda.
3 damage except for Rasmussen.
Boo.
Rasmussen, you get tossed up in the air, and then this column just freezes. It stops, and you are atop it. You're probably about 15 feet up in the air. That's over then. It must be over. So
Unless you're Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ooh.
Damn. So you're up atop this thing, up this column of weirdness, and inside of you hear, "Oh, I gotcha. We're gonna be okay." And so Lyra, you're up now, and I would like a perception check before you do something, anything.
Okay. Advantage, disadvantage, regular?
Actually, I'm gonna give you advantage on this one.
Ooh. Oh, thank God, because the second one was a 1. So 17 is the base roll, and what is... You're saying perception?
Yes, please. Oh,
Total of
I mean,
19.
If you roll 17, you got it. So you are attuned, and this teasing, dancing light is in your vision now, and it is beyond where Mazog is, beyond where Rasmussen is, in the center of where that cube was. There is this little shining, dancing light, and it's there. It's there for you. Come to me. Come to me. Doesn't say that, but that's what you're getting. What would you like to do? Mazog is galloping on Lardo, ever closer to you.
She's going to look at Rasmussen and say, "Don't go anywhere, darling," and cast Hold Person.
Ooh!
You need to
That was...
you need to make a Wisdom save of 14.
I love. Why did you get so excited about that?
That was awesome.
Just, I feel like we're finally evil because we're attacking each other. I'm so proud of that.
That was the cutest way to be like, I just feel so evil.
Okay, I got an 8. I didn't make it. You're so good at your job.
What happened?
So she is paralyzed for a minute.
Oh, damn.
I get any kind of check to break out of that?
At the end of each of your turns, you can make another Wisdom saving throw to try to break out of it.
Actually, speaking of that, Mazog, did you do your... Oh, we haven't reached the end of the round yet for that yet.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank
It's
you.
the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
Raven-
it's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And
don't
then
worry.
she's gonna move away from the cube.
Oh, okay. Away from the cube you go. How far? What do you... Oh, you can do your full movement? So
Her max movement, so 25 feet.
So we're talking like 50 feet now. You're away from the center
Probably.
where this cube was. Ish. All right, cool. Let's do this. Oh, as a heads up, at the end of this round, after this thing makes its attack, we are going to take a little short break. Okay?
Good,
Is that
deep
good?
break.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Belaroth.
Yes. See, I've got a question. So if I failed the detect magic the one time, would I have sensed that there was something that like I could have stopped, or was it just like, oh well, that didn't work?
You feel like it was just on the outskirts of your ability to perceive it, but something is there.
Something else there. I don't want to roll it again.
Grasp it. Oh, try it again. Okay, I like it.
Also, Rich, how many spell slots did Lyra use up last session?
Oh yeah, we keep track of that.
I'm completely out of spell slots now.
And how many did you have?
I used, I think, 2 this session, so
Okay.
I used 2 first levels.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I used all 4 of my first levels. I used 1 second level and 2 third levels. So that's
Okay. Okay, so
7 total spell slots I used.
7 total, but you only used 2 today. Okay.
So yeah, I have 9 slots total.
Some heavy
Okay.
bookkeeping going on. I love it.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure
No,
out how
it's
many
fine.
spell slots I have left.
By asking, I love it. That's beautiful.
Okay, that works. All right. I'm kind of pissed off.
so sorry.
Belleroth is getting real pissed off. She tried to do it. It's on the edge of her abilities. Musin, who is conveniently turned really attractive, but has been leading her by the arm into certain danger and has been telling her shit.
This was consensual. We were in this together.
I don't care. I don't care. Make a dex save cube of at least 11.
Rasmussen?
Cube or Rasmussen?
Cube. The cube.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say,
Rasmussen.
Rasmussen is going to fail that automatically because she's paralyzed. Because he's
I can't
paralyzed.
move.
A dex
It's like,
save, huh?
Dang it.
Oh, I failed. I didn't. It didn't work. I did bad.
So, being absolutely fucking, she's done.
Uh-huh.
She's going to cast Fireball.
Fireball.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Okay.
Bye, Rasmussen.
Okay,
Oh,
what happens next?
So, you are going to take a total of
Yes, I am.
8d6 damage for a total of 31 points of fire damage.
That's
As you
gonna
just
hit.
What
What is
off,
it?
just a flame of light, like Super Saiyan, just being like, "Ah!"
Now, not
Where did
that
you
it
throw it?
matters, but where were you targeting?
I went to the actual at this point. That's the thing that hit me. I don't know what's going on with fucking Rasmussen.
So just
and
like
that.
immediately in front of you.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. You do this thing.
Yes.
And
I do the thing.
only you notice, probably within like a second of you doing this, that the material that you have struck with the fireball catches flame
Yes.
and begins to spread.
Yes.
Oh, no. Bye, Rasmussen.
Mazog.
Yeah.
Paralyzed on
Oh.
top of a pillar.
Yeah, before Mazog, Rasmussen, all of a sudden you feel this weakness in your chest, and you hear, "Oh no." Mazog.
Mazog, when he gets hit with the bolt, turns and looks death at Rasmussen and halts Lardo and spins him around.
I told you the
How
pretty
far-
one was trying to kill you.
How far up in the sky is he?
But between 15 and 20 feet.
So high. You can't
17
touch
and a
it.
half feet.
And what is underneath him? A cone of this fire?
Yeah, it's a column of. It hasn't caught yet. No, you got the only person who has noticed that so far is Belleroth. That just happened on her
Oh,
turn.
shit.
So you see at the top of this flame. Actually, in this moment right now in this round, no one is going to notice
this
that.
moment.
So it's up. Yes, another one. Check it off. So we've got Rasmussen on top of a column of black evil.
I'm frozen.
And not seeing the thing on fire, then he will spin around, face Rasmussen, look up with the most evil grin, and charge straight for the column underneath Rasmussen.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
He will then attack the column twice. I rolled a nat 20 and a 15, so that's
That's
a
cool.
19 to hit and a whatever.
Yeah. You hit it.
But only half damage if it's
So
strength
I'll
based.
roll. Yes, it is. I'll roll 2 for the crit.
Yeah, it's not terribly difficult to hit this because it's everywhere.
And so that's 20 points of damage, so that's only 10.
Okay.
And then I will roll my other one to hit,
Ooh, we're getting
which
close.
is a 3, so that's 7 more, so that's 17 total.
Ooh, baby.
Mazog
Jesus.
will then use his action surge to do it all again.
Yes!
Mazog.
Is that column still intact after the 17?
Yes.
Mazog is very angry.
Yes.
Chopping away at it.
Why? Why?
So
the heart
does
inside of Rasmussen says, "Why are they doing this to us?" Go ahead.
Does 17
I'm
hit?
like, I know.
17, it does hit. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one hits, and the second one is 18, so that hits 2.
Yes. Karma's a bitch.
Just wanted to give you all your promised things.
So
Dreamy.
it was 28 damage, so that's rounded down to, so that's halved to 14.
Okay.
You should be talking to the heart, Laura. The heart's the one that's attacking us.
Speak to your
As a-
heart.
Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's
Calling for you.
good. Okay.
Yes.
And the whole time, Mazog is staring at Rasmussen as he's doing this.
And it is Rasmussen's turn. You feel as though you're.
My con check.
Oh, yes, please do.
Rasmussen, Laura, what's the DC?
15.
I rolled a 17.
Whoa!
So no more, right? It's done.
I flex.
Lardo flexes as well, but you can't really see it. But it, you know it. You know he tried to do it.
Fucking Lardo.
So, Rasmussen, there is. Oh, you got this chest pain. It's oof, and it's radiating throughout. You know, maybe some might say down your left arm. I don't know. And then it's just all through your chest cavity area. It's not good. And then you feel like, why I probably made promises. Promises.
But here's a zany idea. To attack them. And we should instead give them what is promised to them, and then we won't die. Right?
No. We won't die. Not gonna die.
Great.
No.
Ever.
Nope,
Cool.
Never gonna die. They will receive what we've promised. You have to ask them to stop killing us.
I can't really talk right now because you attacked them and they hurt me too.
You all hear her say that probably because.
She's paralyzed. I don't know if she's actually speaking out loud.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. So this internal dialogue as you're paralyzed on the top of this column.
Just imagine we hear.
Paralyzed. Does that mean you can't take an action,
I believe so. Let me
Yeah.
double check.
or is there something that can?
I think my action is to unparalyze myself.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Come on, D&D Beyond.
Maybe we should give them all hugs.
That's what I'm trying
Nice
to do.
A
No,
paralyzed
nice one.
Oh.
a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. So let's see. Incapacitated. What does that say? An incapacitated
that
creature
means?
can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. How long did that last?
A minute, but at the
Oh,
end of
minute.
her turn, Laura can make another wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay, so that I guess we're at that point. As you're having this inner dialogue, as you're paralyzed, you may make your wisdom saving throw.
Maybe you should give one of them part of their promise, so then they'll be like, "Oh, good things are happening now, right? Because I'm paralyzed." I got a 16, so I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Can you remind me what I promised them?
Yeah, you promised. Wait, what? It doesn't matter.
That's good. No, that's good. Wait, what? That's good. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw as something else happens
Oh no.
before we go to pee break.
15.
18. Boom.
20.
12.
Damn, you all passed.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
So here
Great.
on this particular movement here, there is a mass receding, and it happens real quick. Rasmussen, you are lowered to the ground as all of this liquid starts to just recede, and you're now standing on solid ground. And at the end of this round, you've noticed that there is this massive circular wall that has encased you all of this liquid. And that's where we'll end the round, and we'll take a nice little pee-pee break, and then we'll come back with what the
We kind of need it at this point.
hell is going to happen next. As you're all trapped within the blood wall. Now, I have to do something here, don't I? Yes. Okay. We will be back. And... Mine is up. And now
Oh.
this is up. And then we're back. Okay, we're back. End of the round. We just said this stuff has receded. Big circular arena type looking blood walls or dark viscal thing walls. And we're at the top of the round. We're going with Lyra now. Lyra is your name. What do you do?
She's just gonna shoot another firebolt at
Shoot
the thing.
She within the wall?
Ooh, I should say this. I'm sorry, before you do that, just rewind. I forgot about
Here,
something.
what?
Yeah, at this point, because of all this is happening, yeah, the flames spread. The entire thing is on fire. So there's flames. Everybody can see everything perfectly. And you all notice, pretty much instantaneously, that Asani is lying unconscious in the center of this whole entire thing. And Tad, unfortunately,
Tad!
is there.
We gotta save Tad, guys.
Tad is there too. There's like this weird twitch in his like right pinky. I don't know why that is. Go ahead. Yeah, and he seems paralyzed in his own way. But Asani is very much unconscious. But there. And fire flames, walls, all kinds of stuff. It's all up, and you can feel the heat blast. It very much comes into the center. Lyra, I apologize for interrupting, but that needed to be said.
Oh, I forgot that the whole thing was on fire. She's gonna turn and look at Rasmussen. Like, what's your game? What's
My
all this
game?
about? Why are you trying to kill us?
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to keep you from killing the thing that will get your promise.
I was promised nothing because I don't trust the heart. You are now embody the heart.
It is benevolent nonetheless towards you.
Hmm.
If you would stop
Firebolt.
hitting it.
She casts firebolt at you. That is an 18. Does that hit?
Hold on. What's your AC?
What's the stats of this new body?
Yeah, I have a yeah. Right. Thank you.
I
Don't
as
you
a
do this to me,
wizard.
John.
What?
I, as Rasmussen, the wizard, have a 12 AC.
All right.
Wind would knock me over.
What in the name of all that is unholy?
Because haven't you hit Rasmussen, Nathan?
No, no.
Oh, you've just hit the goo in the column.
Yeah, the column.
Okay.
It's too chicken shit to come down.
So
I'm here. I couldn't move! Hey, hold on, I couldn't move!
all right, so you're casting a fireball at Rasmussen. Did you make the roll? Did you do the roll?
Huh?
Did you do the roll?
Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
2d10. That's a 2. So 11 total damage.
Okay.
Don't
Does that
kill him.
kill Rasmussen?
No.
Laura. Okay, all right. So everything's great. There's a screaming from inside of your chest, little Rasmussen. I said, these bastards! The deal is almost off.
Almost off.
Guys! You gotta chill out! I can't. You won't get what you're promised. It's almost over for all of us.
Not for you.
Not
Belleroth.
for me.
It is Belleroth. Abby?
Abby?
Can you hear us?
Shit! Yes.
Your character's name is Belleroth.
Oh no. I am so sorry. I was.
You plotting on us?
It was the pee break. I need to get back in. Okay.
Yeah.
My character's name is Belleroth. We are in a flaming thing. The deal's almost off. What?
You didn't hear that.
Oh, well, never mind. Okay. So, yeah. Belleroth is going to point up at Rasmussen and be like, "You little chicken shit." I was like, "Okay, I'll follow you in the dark because you got the heart in you, so obviously you must know what you're doing." And then we get here, and something attacks me, and I don't like being attacked. I don't like it one bit. No, no, no.
It wasn't aiming for you, but you see, what it does.
It seemed like it was pretty much aiming for me. It was aiming for me dead on.
It extends in like a sphere, and you were just in that sphere. It was really just aiming for those two. It wasn't on you.
Oh, yeah, you're doing great.
Chicken shit. I don't like any of this.
I don't either. We should stop this right now.
So I'm saying all of this, right? I'm casting vicious mockery.
Oh.
I'm just like, you little chicken shit. I did all this and blah, blah. So please make a wisdom save of at least 15.
I think as a wizard, I would have better wisdom,
But no.
but I don't.
Wizards are intelligence based.
Yes, I am. That's a 10.
Okay, so you do not. So please take 4 psychic damage and wait. Ooh, so that's 8. Thank you. 8 psychic damage, and what was it? You have disadvantage on the next attack roll. You make.
Does that kill Rasmussen? Okay.
What?
Still kicking.
But I'm making you feel like shit. It
I
really
feel
hurts
really
your
bad
feelings.
about myself.
That's 19 damage.
I'm kicking the dirt. I feel really bad.
So wait, how much damage was that? So Rasmussen is still kicking?
He hasn't been hit very much at all this entire time. So.
Okay, cool. Still up. Nice.
Still kicking.
You've been viciously mocked.
It hurts.
Mazog, now you're going to be viciously stabbed.
Mazog starts trotting around Rasmussen. And you can see in the fire the gleam in his eyes, and the snarl, the pointed little teeth that he has. He just grins at Idris Elba, part because he likes what he sees, and part because he wants to kill it. You know, a little bit of both.
It's very difficult.
Who hasn't been there before?
Right, exactly.
And he kind of looks at Rasmussen and he's, "You target me and Mazog. And Lardo, you target both."
You dum-dum. I mean, no, it's cool. It's cool, man.
It's cool. Okay.
No doubt.
And Mazog kicks Lardo into gear and points the lance toward him and comes at him. How tall would you say Idris Elba is at this point?
Oh, he's at least 6'3", right?
Let me find out, you know?
We have
thank
established
you.
that Mazog and Lardo are 7 feet. Lardo is 4 feet. Mazog standing on his back is 7 feet.
6'3".
Oh,
I
that
called
sounds like
it.
it's
I do not know
shorter.
that for sure.
That sounds shorter than Mazog and Lardo. Oh no. Sorry, it's as tall as my mount, not me in the mount. Nah. Okay. Still I attack. So I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
The 18 hit, so.
Yeah.
Now that hits.
So that's
Happy day.
10 points of damage.
Okay,
Are
that's
you
fine.
still up?
I'm still up.
What?
As Lardo passes you, he dips the lance and catches you on probably in the leg or something and keeps going past. And as he does, he lets go of the lance, spins around on the back of Lardo, and takes a running, jumping leap off of Lardo onto you with his war pick in his hand.
What? A dismount.
So much.
But he misses.
Oh.
He can't stick the landing.
All right, what does the miss look like then? Because you just jumped off of Lardo into midair. You're like at least 7 feet up in the air.
I think all the fury he has, but he comes up like so many times in his life, just a bit short.
Oh.
And the war pick comes right in front of you, and finds its way into the ground right in front.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hi, Rasmussen.
At your feet, and it's Rasmussen's turn.
And Mazog.
Rasmussen, real quick. I don't want to. If you don't tell me how close would you say you are?
Dying?
Yes.
That's to be pretty damn
I'd
close.
say a hand away.
Okay. All right. All right. Great. Well, it's your turn. Please tell
Mazog,
us how you dispatch him.
Ardo's looking kind of lonely right about now. He's not used to being. I can't do this, guys. Hold on, I have to find a really good way to do this because I think it could be really great if I can get it right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ardo looks kind of lonely right now. It'd be a shame if something were to, I don't know, happen to him.
She brought props.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. Close as Lardo to me.
Can't be that far, right?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say. I mean,
definitely. You just
probably
jumped.
within
So
10 or 15 feet, because he would have kept going a little bit, but probably no more than 10 or 15 feet.
I'm a. Oh, I don't have anything. My new body doesn't have anything. Sidestep you and walk over close to Lardo and do.
Are you leaving melee range with Mazog?
Yeah. How far are you going?
Oh, yeah,
friend?
you're right.
No, keep stepping, please.
No, I'm just gonna get between you and your pig.
No one gets between Mazog and his pig.
Yeah, that's almost as worse. That's almost as bad.
No one puts Piggy in the corner.
For the first time in quite a while, Mazog, Lardo is out of your sight. What does that do to you emotionally?
It's very bad.
I'm going to cast. I feel really bad doing this.
Do it, because I'm going to try to kill you.
I wish I had taken counterspell too.
I'm gonna cast.
Do it.
Do it, Winnie.
Oh no!
So sorry.
Just made it real.
Yeah, that was
I'm
Fourth wall
going
break.
to cast. I'm trying to think which. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. So I'm going to cast Chill Touch on Lardo, which is a ranged spell attack. So let me
AC 13.
wait. Let me just do that real quick.
It's all that bacon.
That's an 18. So what happens is a ghostly skeletal hand grabs him.
Oh no.
I have to. It's funny you mentioned Winnie because these are Winnie's die.
Oh shit! You're gonna taint him?
Oh no.
I didn't even realize it until, and I have Rasmussen die. Here, let me give me just a second.
Roll the dice.
You need to get certain die.
I couldn't find the right one. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Mason's dice. Now should be good. So bad. He only takes 1 point of damage. So, but he can't regain hit points until the start of his next turn, and until then, the hand clings to the target. Reminder.
It's holding on for dear life.
Shit.
Lordo.
Look, if everyone would back up, thing will be okay. Lardo will make it out just fine, and you will all get what was promised to you.
As you say those words, the flame walls around you, there are these little partitions that are sort of evenly spaced all along the bottom of it on the floor. Through these little partitions, sort of slide ethereally all of these different statuesque type forms. And they look probably a little familiar to Lyra and to Mazog as those statues that you saw from that room before. They're all in these weird contorted positions. Some look pained. I mean, it's clear to you now. Some look like they're in these tortured positions, some in some pleasurable positions. And all the while, they come in and they stop right along the outward edge. And then these fissures in the flame wall close. And that's all that happens right now.
Hey, I made those flames.
Lyra. Oh, wait, hold on. End of the round. Rasmussen, 3 points of damage as your heart beats. Boof! And a little bit of like flames kind of bursts from the center of your chest. And it hurts a lot, very bad.
Ow!
Ow!
Are you still up?
I didn't want to do this yet!
We're both crying!
I didn't want to do this yet! Lyra.
All right. She's just gonna cast her firebolt again at Rasmussen.
You're not.
That's a 20 total.
Okay, well, it doesn't hit me, so it misses.
8 points of fire damage.
All right, now I'm unconscious.
So
Or am I?
Rasmussen is dead.
Just Elba is dead?
Well, we're off of Rasmussen's stuff right now.
So yeah, when she casts it, she's just like, you can't talk your way out of this.
Okay. Up in flames, Idris Elba goes. But it doesn't really seem as if Idris Elba is a flame. Instead, the flames spread across the entire... Now there's just a flaming Idris Elba, and then very slowly turns into this statue. And this obsidian statue, the arms come out in this weird, like, upside-down twist, and then another arm sticks out, like, pleading, and then this look of, like, lust all on Idris Elba's face. And then one of the legs kind of turns out, and then it just looks very uncomfortable, and stuck in the middle of this area that you're in is a very contorted, lustful Idris Elba statue.
Why does it look so lustful?
Because it's just Elba. Don't judge me! So there, Mazog. Oh no, Belleroth. Sorry.
Yes, that's me. I know my character's name.
This thing happens.
So is it dead? It's a statue now. Is it moving?
Is it that was Rasmussen?
So is the fight done? What's going on?
Yeah, is the fire goo wall still up?
Everything is still as it was.
I'm gonna hold my action the same. How many spells do I have left? 3 spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Holding
see.
action. Do you have a
I'm
trigger
holding my action.
when something happens?
If something attacks me, I will attack with Sorry, I'm looking to see what I got.
Okay.
Let's try. Yeah, we'll just do we'll do another shatter. We're holding a shatter spell.
Okay, cool. I like it. Okay, holding a shatter spell. Mazog.
So is there a clear way out of this wall of fire?
There is not. There is just statues along the outside and a statue in the middle. And I don't know if we said this out loud before, but Asani is unconscious in the middle of this floor. Did we say that? We said that out loud?
Yeah, we
You
said
had
that.
mentioned
Yeah.
that.
And then Tad is also mumbling to himself with his right pinky.
So Mazog will call Lardo over and mount, and then ride over to Asani.
Mm-hmm.
Try to see how much movement that takes up. Oh, it only cost me 5 feet. So how far away is she?
Oh, she's in the very center of this thing. So I think so were most of you. So you can get there.
Okay. So he will ride over on Lardo and yell for Lyra and basically just yell some find way out. I get this one. And goes over and tries to put her on the back of Lardo.
Okay, she's pretty big, right?
She's frail and old.
Oh, that's right. Okay, true. Okay.
I can make
She's
a
a dragonborn, so
You
Yeah.
can make a strength check?
Sure.
I can make a strength check. I rolled an 18 plus 2, so 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
19, I'm sorry, not 20.
So, with the help of with Lardo, you're able to get her up on the back of Lardo.
And you can see on the back of Lardo, there's a handprint where the cold hand touched, right on the back of the ham.
Forever.
Oh,
like
honey.
I like
Okay.
it.
I'll leave Tad laying there.
Nice. Lyra, you're still pretty far away from this.
I have no idea where
Did you move up
she
though?
would be.
I think maybe not. I don't know. All right. So
I'd say she's within 20 feet of all of this.
all right. Well, then give me a perception check, and Mazog, you can as well. And I mean, Belleroth, if you're so inclined, you may.
16.
16 as well.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. As you're moving Asani and you're hoisting her up on the back of Jesus Christ, Lardo, you notice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, shit.
No.
When there were only one set of hoof prints, I was carrying you.
Blank on Lardo's name.
Lardo carried you all along.
We knew bacon was king, but this just puts the whole new meaning.
Oh God. Okay. So you both notice that something falls from Asani's hand as you hoist her up on the back of the pig.
What's this?
Mazog, you would be able to get to it first, obviously. It is this little gem, and it has this reddish, purplish sort of emanating glow.
Ooh.
I would give that to Lyra. And just, you know what this is?
She will detect magic on it.
Super magical.
What do you know? What school of magic it would be?
Get us out of
I
here.
almost said something stupid. I'll say it. School of Hard Knocks. Nope. What school is it? Divination. Is that a school?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I'm not quite sure what
Actually,
this does.
technically, we can be out of combat now for a minute.
Okay.
Sure.
Sorry, sometimes I just gloss over that part and just narratively move into the next part.
That's fine. I'm not quite sure what this does.
Guys. Hi. What's that there? What's going on?
This was in Asani's possession.
Huh.
You're holding it
That-
now, Lyra.
Looks special.
Does she feel anything
Oh, you
now
feel
that she's holding it?
it's pulsing. You feel it, and it feels. It feels content. Yeah.
Ooh.
And as you're gripping it, it sort of emanates down into your arm. This feeling, and it runs out of energy as it gets up to your shoulder. But it's in your hand, and it's this nice, like, tingly feeling that goes down your limb, and you're aware all of a sudden of all of these paths that you've been seeing, these paths of magic when you've done your detect magic. You're aware of them now, but differently. It's not so much magical in nature as it is like a living thing. What you're in is a living thing. And you notice as you're holding this as well that you're also aware that all these statues and the Idris Rasmussen Elba is there's still something there. Rasmussen is still in there. But all of those siphoning, the siphoning that you've been seeing going down low and low, you can actually see that it does hit an endpoint now. So you're looking around like just everything siphons to something down at the base, the pit of this entire structure that you are in. And that's what you see when you hold it. And you get this feeling of finally from this gem.
Like contentment as in like my arms going numb, or
In a pleasurable sort of way. There's no pain. You're holding something that's divinatory, that's just giving you a little, like it basically uncovering a little bit more about what you've been seeing.
so is this like, does it feel like it's has a kinship to the heart, or does it feel like it's kind of like anti-heart?
Yeah, kinship is a good word.
I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, but she's gonna drop it to the ground and shoot it with a firebolt.
Yes!
Okay, no, I like it. I mean, you've timed this
Get it with
perfectly.
fire.
Okay, so you're gonna drop it to the ground. You immediately lose contact with any of those good feelings. You lose you see all that siphoning gone.
Yes.
Go ahead and do me an attack roll.
19.
Oh, damn it! Really?
She's like, I don't like this.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. So you hit it with this massive fireball. Do damage.
Firebolt.
Oh,
It's a cantrip.
firebolt. Cantrip.
So it's 2d10.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, do some damage.
5. I rolled like shit.
Okay. All right. I need a will challenge roll. A will saving throw from everyone.
Wisdom saving throw?
Sure, wisdom. That makes sense.
From everybody or just from Lyra?
Everybody, even
Well.
you, Rasmussen.
Oh.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Anyone not beating a 15 is going to have a problem here in a minute.
Yeah, I don't.
What happened?
What happens?
You're going to have a problem in a minute. I just wanted
Okay.
to hear everybody. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
Passed.
So we have
Problem.
Lyra and we have Belleroth failing. Okay.
Sounds
The
right.
ground starts to sort of move beneath your feet, grabs onto you, and you feel like you're dying. You feel as though the ground is like sort of like turning you into these stones. You're getting that same situation as the entire room seems to explode with this otherworldly scream and shriek of pain and horror. The fire bolt that was blast upon this little gem spreads for a brief minute, and ever so quickly, Lyra, you see that same sort of trail marks along the cracks that you saw when your fireball missed in the beginning of the fight. Just along the ground, and then it peters out. The gem loses any of that light that it was resonating, and now it just seems to be this black pearl. And the walls of the flaming walls of goo explodes, and fire envelops the entire area and sucks in one moment. It just sucks down to the center of the room, and now there's this flaming column of light going from the center of the room. And before everything goes dark for you all, Lyra, you see that it extends beneath and goes down to that same heart where everything was siphoning before. And then everything goes dark.
Shit.
And that's going to do it.
Oh
for
my god.
tonight's installment of Evil Campaign. Rasmussen, you're not dead. I'll roll that off right now. Well, you're not. Let's say this: you're not alive, but you're not dead.
That's where I like to be.
I'll leave that
As a necromancer. That's just where I like to
Yeah,
be.
I have a feeling you might enjoy what happens next, but I mean, I'm going to leave it for that to be a surprise next. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is the part where it closes, right? So why don't we do this? I'll just say thanks for joining us. I hope it was as fun for everyone as it was for me. And Laura, why don't you tell us about stuff? Find you places?
Yes, here are things about me if you would wish to locate more of this smooth talking.
I love you so much.
I really couldn't think of the words at all.
Smooth talking.
You can blame me. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
I'm in another D&D podcast. A D&D podcast. It's also D&D, but this isn't it's called Fate and the Fable Maidens, and we have an excellent editor. She is one of my best friends, and so you don't get the jolting of my words, but it's also kid friendly, and it's a lot of fun. It is color all around you. You are eating this ice cream or non-dairy ice cream, but you're not cold. You feel warm inside, and you feel happy.
Sounds about right.
That was beautiful.
Was that
love
closing in Rasmussen character?
I think I can't get out.
Yeah, she's too deep. She's too deep.
She's gonna be around.
Oh, no.
I think I'm stuck. And if you want to follow me for more eloquence, I'm at HuttonButton14 on Twitter.
Very nice. Nathan.
What's going on, everybody? Nathan. And tonight I was Mazog and Lardo. Almost wasn't Lardo, which would have been bad, but we'll see what
Oh,
happens.
good, though. So tasty.
Oh, it would have been fun. And I'm on Twitter at Not Another Nate. and I'm usually in some Discord servers and stuff like that. So if you see me, pop by and say hello.
Awesome. Abby!
Hello, my name is Abby. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AbigatorFrenzy. Sometimes I stream, but you can mostly find me here. And then on Saturday afternoons, you can find me and my friend on the Forefronts channel with our talk show called Queers and Quagoths, where we talk about all things queer and how to make your storyline for your tabletop RPG somehow queer. And also we talk about cool monsters in the 5e monster manual that we think are underrepresented, and we talk about how we can make them gay and happy. So
As all things should be.
all things should be gay and happy. Just how life should be.
Yes. Rich.
Hi, I'm Rich. I'm at Quixotic on Twitter. You can find me here, obviously, every Tuesday night, and then you can also find me on a audio drama called Ghostlight Theater. It's a cool concept of this traveling group of actors in space, and the first season of the audio drama is called The Black Forest, where I play Matthew Poe, who is searching for his missing sister in this creepy haunted forest. You can find that Thrown Together Productions is the group that makes it, so go check it out. We should have a new episode coming out at the end of the month, I think, so that'll be episode 2.
Awesome. Well, thank you all again, and we'll see you next time. And I believe that Danny will be back next Tuesday with some more beautifulness from the from the good characters. And yeah, I guess good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
What?
Can we find you anywhere, John?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, there we go. I just caught up on the podcast. That's why I'm like...
Yeah, don't you have something to plug?
Yeah.
Plug your stuff.
Something great to plug.
My face. Yes. So
That's later.
Tales of Blood and Stone is the Shadow of the Demon Lord podcast. It's fun for me. It's cathartic for me. Well, that might be weird. Never mind. But it's
Cathartic is a good
what
word,
do
I
I
think.
say? I say at TOBASPOD for the Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in a little bit of a little lull here, an unintentional lull as as holidays and vacations have gotten the best of me, but those will soon be starting back up again, hopefully next week. But yeah, we'll be continuing that crazy story. So yeah, that's that. Oh, I guess what is it? At BONZAILOPPER, Bonsai Lopper on the Twitter thing. That's where I do stuff. Rarely, but do it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do it?
Yeah, it's
You
good.
did it. You did the
Very
thing.
cool.
Perfectly.
Awesome. Oh yeah, Danny's on the Tales of Blood and Stone too.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, Michael, and Chris, and they're great characters. It's really fun. It's easy. It's like this. It's easy because you guys are great too. What else can I mess up here? So, right. Does anyone else have anything else to say?
I love all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. And thank you. And bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving for you in America.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving
All that.
in
Happy
America.
Thanksgiving back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
And bye. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Peck a beak.
you.